I know what's wrong, Mark. Hold on, Mark. What's wrong? It's an automatic transmission. The torque converter is bolted to the flywheel. My time being here today is my longest encounter with an automatic Miata, so I don't know what any of that stuff is. I'm learning as I go.
Miata. I've always wanted one of these, and I finally got one. This car is known for its fun factor. Not super powerful, but light and tossable. Great handling. This one, it's got one issue. Automatic. Yeah, well, the price was right. So I've decided to take this automatic and I'm going to turn it into a standard. Why? It's a lot more fun to drive a standard. Since the car is all about fun, I'm going to make it more fun. This one's mine. It's a 1996 NA, and it's actually in pretty dang good shape. A little cosmetic issue here and there. I'm going to address all that probably after this project, but I've got a good palette to start with here. The 1.8 liter, since this is a 1996, it's got just shy of 150,000 miles on it. Got a couple oil leaks in hard to reach places. For that reason, I'm going to remove the engine and transmission as one piece. You can take the transmission out without taking out the engine. It involves raising the car up a lot more. But I want to do some engine work too to stop these leaks and prevent future ones. So I'm going to take them both out, and it's going to be fun. I'm sure we will all learn a lot along the way. Now, whenever you're doing major work on a car, what's the first thing you do? Disconnect the negative battery terminal. The 10mm socket. Easy. Always should be step number one. Just to make things easier for when I take the motor out, I'm going to mark the hood and remove it. Just using a regular Sharpie here, tracing a little bit of the outline of where the hinge is. Now using a 14mm socket, just loosen the bolts. I was actually able to lift this entire hood off by myself and set it aside. It's not as heavy as I thought. I'm actually just going to place these nuts right here on these bolts, and that way I don't have to worry about keeping track of them, because they'll be right where I need them to be later on. I already got the front side jacked up, but I wanted to show you, since you're going to be placing the jack stand under the unibody where the owner's manual recommends it.
Wait, stop.
What?
Back up.
What?
Aren't you missing something?
What do you mean?
Those holes.
Oh, yeah. You're talking about the holes here, and there's some more further down the frame rail. Those are for the rear subframe brace, which looks a little like that. It's missing from this car. It was not on it when I bought it. So I'll have to get another one. But for now, we're just going to keep on working. I'm taking my jack and putting it right here where the suspension meets the frame rail. Unibody rail, whatever you want to call it. And that allows me room to get the jack stand placed right where it needs to be between these two notches. You can just lower the car right onto it. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and take the front wheels off, and since I was a total genius and did not loosen the lug nuts before raising the car, I'm going to put the jack under here and have it hold the wheel in place while I loosen the nuts. Y'all plan ahead. Don't make the same mistake I did. Okay, now we're going to get into the fun stuff. I'm going to give you a little tip here. Right down in that hole down there, face the light. Right down there is where the exhaust manifold meets the exhaust pipe. Point to it right here. There's a, yeah, right there. And we're going to have to undo those bolts. And chances are really good they've been there for a long time and are rusted in place. So we're gonna put some penetrating oil there. Now you can do some from above, but if you go over here to the wheel well, you can actually get right to where you need to work pretty easily. You can see the O2 sensor, which I replaced not long ago. But right down there, those are the bolts we're gonna need to undo. So we're gonna dab them with penetrating oil now, so that when we get to that point in the project, it'll be easier. For the next step, I've decided to go ahead and remove this entire front bumper. Just give me more room.
Wait, stop.
What?
Do we really need to take the bumper off?
Not really, I guess, but I've already done it. I shot the footage.
Yeah, I know. I saw. It's really boring.
Oh, okay, fine. We'll skip ahead. I'll do a sidebar of the bumper removal.
All right, I guess we'll see what happens.
All right.
Okay, right behind the front bumper, underneath it, got this large plastic panel here. We're gonna remove this. I think there might have been some fasteners here at the front, but they're gone on my car. But we do have at least 8 bolts to take out. They're all 10 millimeter, and we got one here, and then 3 on each side. I'll show you those in a moment. We're going to start off by taking these 2 out. That one's almost already out already. How about that?
All right, we got those 2 bolts out. Now here by the passenger side front wheel, we got 3 more bolts. One back here, one right there, and then this one, which is actually a nut on the end of a bolt, which holds this metal arm on. That was part of the bumper assembly before. Again, all 10 millimeter, all very accessible. There's that one started. We got this one started, and then this one. All right, and on the opposite side, it's exactly the same. All right, well, when I took out that last bolt, this thing literally fell right out. Very easy, no problems at all. Now, I'm also gonna remove this, oh, I lost my light, there we go. Also gonna remove this plastic piece of trim, just because I know at some point I'm gonna be doing some work right under here, and I want it out of the way so I don't have to worry about damaging it. It's held on by 2 bolts, and I think a couple more further back. No, we already undid those. So 1 bolt, 2 bolt, and 2 fasteners. I mentioned we already undid bolts. Those were the same bolts that held on these little extensions for the bumper on the other side. So we're already done with that. So we just got to remove this bolt, and these 2 screw fasteners. Very easy. Now I got everything out of the way. I'm going to drain the engine oil, and then we'll drain the radiator and take off some air hoses and keep on moving. All right, we're going to drain the engine oil. Let's take some 19 millimeter socket. It's on tight. Got it. Got the engine oil drained, and while I'm under the car, I'm just going to show you something I see under here. Right here at the front, right under here, I got it, there we go. Right here at the front, there's a whole lot of moisture from oil. That's right at the front of the crankcase. As I suspected, it looks like we got a leaking front main seal. I'm not sure about the rear main. This right here is the main reason I'm taking this engine out with the transmission, so that while we're doing this big project, we can also replace the seals and stop this thing from leaking so much oil. It's time to drain the coolant. Now, I ran into a problem here. The coolant drain plug is right here, and it's got a sort of a Phillips head type head plug in here. You can actually use Phillips head or flathead, but either way, on mine, this plug was in there so tight and solid that the head got destroyed as I tried to take it out. For me, that's not a huge problem because I'm not going to reuse this radiator. I'm going to get a new one. So what I'm going to do is go over here to the, I guess it's a coolant return line, and unhook that and let the coolant drain out into here, and then we'll remove the radiator a little later. All right. And here we go. Oh my, that's a lot of fluid. All right, next step, I'm going to go ahead and remove this hood strut, which I probably could have done earlier, but here we are. I'm going to get in close down here so you can see what's happening. This is held on with a little clip down here. I found it easiest to take 2 screwdrivers, one small one, and wedge it in there so that it starts to open it, and then take the second screwdriver while it was in there, and it may fall, that's all right. And then you just pull that out like that. And then you retrieve your screwdriver. Now I'm going to remove this whole duct assembly here. Now I'm going to take this duct off, but before we do that, we have to disconnect the hose over here. With a pair of pliers, I'm going to squeeze this clip here. There we go. And after that, should be able, just pull it right off. Now we'll remove this duct by loosening these clamps, one at the mass airflow sensor and one at the throttle. We'll go ahead and do this one first. And now that we've disconnected the other hoses, that's that. Back over here, I'm going to go ahead and remove this hose. I'm going to go ahead and remove this radiator hose. Now there may still be some coolant in there, so I put the catch basin directly below this. And when I take it off, if anything spills out, it doesn't get all over the garage floor. Just a couple drops. Not bad. I'm going to go ahead and remove the thermostat housing. It's a 12 millimeter bolt. And so many 10 millimeter bolts in this car, but it's slightly larger. 2 bolts, one there, one down under here. All right, now that I got those 2 bolts off, I'm just going to try to pull it off gently. That was not difficult. A little bit of liquid fell, and here's the thermostat. Let's see if I can pry it out with my fingers. May take a little work on that. All right, we're working toward getting the radiator out. Now I'm going to remove these 2 cooling fans. Now on mine they're separate. I got one over here, one here, and each one is held on with 4 10 millimeter bolts, 2 on top and 2 on the bottom, and a little clip for the electrical connection. I'm going to zoom in so you can see. It's pretty straightforward. You just grab this right here, give it a squeeze right about there, and pull. It comes right off. Now just undo these 2 10 millimeter bolts right on top here. That one and that one. And then there are 2 on the bottom, which I'm going to do off camera. All right, those 4 bolts came out without any trouble. I went in here just to keep this thing from falling. Get all 4 out, and then just lift it right out. The fan on the passenger side is basically the same, but the clip is a little different. Let me zoom right in there. This it helps if you have a small screwdriver. All right, so I push this, look at the direction I'm pushing it toward the white part, the flat side, and then just pull that. It comes out very easily. Well, I discovered that over here on the passenger side, you got a lot more AC hoses and things. This one may be okay, just hitting it straight, but this one over here, if you've got a U-joint like that and a little extender, it really does make it a lot easier to get to this bolt. It's just kind of back there, but if you got these things, you can get right on it, and it comes right out like usual. And just like the other one, this out easily. And next we're going to have to go down here and disconnect these two lines right here and right here. They go to the automatic transmission. There's an intercooler here for the automatic transmission. We're going to disconnect those. I'm going to go below the car to do this though, because it's easier to reach. The hose is over the metal pipe by a good inch or two, so you have to move it back pretty far. And then I'm gonna have to kind of work on this. Now I don't know how much transmission fluid is gonna come out, so I've actually got a catch basin right below this just in case. Not too much. There. Yeah. It turned out only a few ounces of fluid dripped out of here, so I took the punch out. Okay, from this side, a little bit more transmission fluid came out, maybe a little more than from this passenger side. A little more came from the driver's side, so definitely have a catch basin below when you do this, because otherwise it'll make for a messy floor. All right, back to the top here. We're going to remove this hose for the radiator overflow. Just set it off to the side over there. And then we're going to get a 12mm socket, and there are two bolts kind of back, one back over here, one back under there. And if you have a little extension like that, that might help get to them. And these two bolts hold the bracket that holds the radiator, and we're going to undo both of them. And got that one started. Let's get this one started too. All right, we remove those two 12mm bolts, and the radiator is just sitting on some little pin brackets down here, and I'm just lifting it straight up and out. And it is surprisingly light, not a very heavy piece of equipment. I'm going to be replacing this for various reasons, but
Okay, buddy, I think you've been yapping long enough.
Yeah, you're probably right. That's probably enough. Ah!